look at it over here. Okay, B for bear.
B, E, A, O.
My name's Theo Nguyen. I'm 15 years old, approximately 59 years younger than Danny DeVito, and I'm from Vietnam, the one country that had a super cool game of rock, paper, scissors with America back in the 60s. If I were to describe myself in a single word, it would be creative. I'm constantly coming up with new ideas for videos, music, and humor all the time. I'd also describe myself as a very submissive person. Don't take that the wrong way. I don't mind doing things that my friends want to do, and I am super open to trying new things. And while I can be outgoing and extroverted when around my friends, I mainly keep to myself and am laid back when I'm in class or with my family. I take a long time to warm up to people, but once I do, I can become very friendly. Except for Ashton. I have a very dark sense of humor, and my friends can vouch for me on this statement, and it's also very ironic, and my friends and I will laugh at something like this, rather than a well-constructed joke. I'm also a night owl, and I love staying up late at night. This has some setbacks though, since school is in the morning and I can be easily tired and annoyed, especially at Ashton. But why am I like this? Well, through the video, I will hope not only to describe the different aspects of my culture and how they've affected me, but I also hope to share a portion of my life with you. No homo. So without further ado, it's culture time. I was born on March 12, 2003 at O'Connor Hospital, the one I'm standing in front of right now. These are my parents, and this is me. Oh, wait, hold on, no, that's not me. Okay, there I am. Look at that little angel, such a cutie. And these are my grandparents. A special thing about Vietnamese families is that we have distinct names for our grandparents. On my mom's side, I call my grandma Bà Ngoại and my grandpa Ngoại, and on my dad's, I call them Noi and Bà Nội. I legitimately don't know what their names are because of this. I also have multiple aunts and uncles, with this one having the most influence in my life. She was my babysitter for most of my childhood. When I was in elementary school, she was in high school, and spending most of your time with a teenage girl during the summer means that I definitely gained some feminine qualities, such as this. When I was about 1, my parents and I moved to Seattle. We lived there for 7 years, and that's where my parents started giving me a head start on my education. Here's a picture of me with the leapfrog, looking very excited to use it. This gave me a strategic advantage over my classmates in elementary school. My parents always made sure that I was getting good grades in school, which is a super Asian stereotype, but they never punished me for bringing home bad grades. In 2010, we moved back to San Jose in order to be closer with the rest of our family. This is when I got closer with my grandparents, and they taught me basic Vietnamese during the process. This is when I went through my, quote, Asian phase, and began eating more Asian food, going to my mom's Asian parties, and experiencing a lot more Asian culture in Eastside. Despite this though, I'm still very American in every aspect of my life, and as my parents and friends like to call me, I'm whitewashed, and I don't disagree with them. My family will, and always will, come first to me, but close second to that are my I speak a lot differently when it comes to different types of people. Like when I'm with my friends, I'm more comfortable with speaking around them. When I'm with my family, I speak in a more respectful tone. And when I'm in school, I'm in full quiet and focus mode. Like, look at me there. Ooh. I consider my friends my second family, and I really don't have a definitive best friend. I just have a lot of friends I'm super close with. Most of my favorite memories were made with my friends, whether it be at Disneyland.
Sup guys, we at Disneyland. As you can see here,
wrong way.
Pixar is gonna be this shit.
Or Great America in the summer.
Yo, An, you got a new tattoo? Whoa, crazy.
Best anime, Boku no Pico.
Or really just hanging out with each other.
Let's do it. No balls, no balls.
Michael.
Holy shit.
I'd say that my house is the definitive hangout place for all of my friends, and almost every day after school I have at least one friend who comes over. When they come over, we cook food, watch Netflix, play Smash Bros, take naps, and anything else you could possibly think of that's possible in a 10-foot by 10-foot room. Sometimes they don't even leave until around like 9 or 10, which leads to me procrastinating a lot of my homework and saving it for late at night. But even after they leave, I still get to hang out with them. Every day we get on Discord and play video games or finish homework together in calls. Welcome to our freaking Discord. This is where everything happens. Oh, nice pictures, guys.
Magic.
This is where we come.
Stop it.
This is on weekends when I'm not sleeping or watching YouTube or Netflix, I'm going out with my friends. We're typically really bad at organizing or agreeing on where to go, so we always choose something last minute. It always gives me a sense of adventure whenever we go out because everything is super unexpected, which makes it more memorable in the end. We could go to wherever, whether it be the mall.
Here we are with these beauties of people. We're about to go to homecoming, you know. Gotta get that groove on, you know, get that close up on my face.
Coleman Shopping Center, or even take the bus to downtown. And while I do have a close bond with my family, I feel a lot more comfortable around my friends and I can get way more personal around them. I really do love all of my close friends and I feel as though I could tell them anything, except for Ashton, and I wonder if they'll feel the same towards me.
Theo's a fucking bitch.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, fucking nerd,
Small
bro.
nerd.
Like, oh my god.
This
bitch jokes when he plays Foursquare.
Pull out game weak. Pull out game
Like,
small.
Theo's like pretty fucking low-key gay.
You're an ugly chicken.
Ugly glasses, he had such a big receding
Rush Town Hall
forehead.
9.
Oh my god.
I was 1v1ing Theo in Fortnite Battle Royale, and he only used RPG. Dude, he's garbage, bro.
And that's 10 reasons why Sand should be in Smash.
Okay, but like, what do you think of my personality?
Shut the fuck up, Theo. God.
His hair is like thinner than paper. It's like,
He used to walk on his toes.
like, bro. He's always farting in my car.
Hai này không biết nói tiếng Việt, hàng này có cô nhỏ, ăn cô bự hơn, ăn cô bự quá.
Theo's the type of person to drink Arrowhead water.
When I first met him, I was like, this man's a little sketchy, you know, probably eats dogs. You know, I kept him away from my pets for the longest time ever. To this day, I still don't trust him with those goofy glasses of his, you know. So this Chino right here.
Asian American looking ass piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Theo likes me a lot, like we're really good friends. Every night for me is a gamble when it comes to food. On one hand, my mom might make a traditional Asian meal based around vegetables, rice, or noodles, and on the other, my dad, being highly influenced by American culture, might cook a giant steak or come home with a box of Popeyes. And most of my diet consists mainly of American food, since it's the easiest to get, and I've been raised around it my entire life, but there are some special Vietnamese foods that I enjoy too. My favorite Vietnamese dish would have to be pho. It's a classic. Broth, meat, noodles, and vegetables combined to make this absolute masterpiece of a dish. And it's really neither a formal or informal food. You could eat this while out with friends, or when you're having a nice family dinner. My favorite Vietnamese drink has to be Café Soda, and it's a very strong coffee mixed with condensed milk. It's definitely an acquired taste because it can be like super bitter, but I think it tastes amazing and it can definitely get you through an all-nighter from how much caffeine it has. But my favorite drink of all time has to be boba, and while not Vietnamese, this drink is an absolute godsend. Shout out to the Taiwanese for creating it. Love you anyone who's Taiwanese. Literally about a quarter of the clips for this documentary I got from Boba Bar in downtown, typical hangout spot for An, Gio, Ashton, and I, and we absolutely praise this drink, whether it be strawberry, jasmine, Thai, or green tea flavored, and it will always hold a special place in our hearts for both its taste and the memories it's created. My family and I celebrate all American holidays, you name it. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, etc. You all get the general gist of those, but we also celebrate Lunar New Year. Basically, each year I'll visit family and be given a red envelope with money inside, typically ranging from these sweet $2 bills that most places will check with their manager to see if it's actually a real bill. The bills can range up to $20 bills too. Unless you have super baller grandparents, that's when they give you the big Benjamins. But what do you do after getting all these fat stacks? Well, duh, dummy, you gamble it away. Each Lunar New Year, Grand Century Mall in Eastside busts out this one gambling game. I have no idea what it's called, but a lot of my money goes away each time I play it. By the way, it's like totally legal for me to be gambling with strangers. Don't report me, miscalling, sorry. Anywho, you get this sheet with 6 icons on it, place some money on which icon you think will win, then dice are rolled, and whatever the dice shows is how much your winnings are multiplied by. You could potentially win up to 3 times your bet and then buy extra boba with the winnings. But excessive gambling isn't the only habit I have. I've picked up a lot of different habits from my family. The most prominent one has to be taking off the shoes before entering the house. I do this at every house I go to, and having someone else telling me that I can leave my shoes on just feels really unnatural. Another habit that I have is procrastination, which can be exemplified by the time that I'm editing this video. Again, sorry Miss Calling. Though I've never pulled all-nighters, I will often work on homework or projects deep into the night that I was too lazy to finish. I'm also a really big night owl because of my parents. I didn't even know that my family was weird for eating dinner at 10 p.m. until this year. We do everything late, and on the weekends we'll stay up till really late in the morning and sleep until the afternoon. But the biggest habit I have is surfing the... It's no doubt that we live in the digital age, so it's also no doubt that the internet influenced my life a great deal. Back when I was bored out of my mind at grandma's house after a long day of 3rd grade and playing Foursquare, I would turn on some Minecraft Let's Plays on YouTube and be set for the rest of my day. I swear this short little segment does not do Minecraft enough justice. This $30 game lasted me more than 7 years of entertainment and taught me both teamwork and creativity, gave me something to bond over with my friends. And don't even get me started on those Minecraft parodies. It's so good, in fact, that my friends and I still play it to this day.
You're in a phone call.
I'll mute myself.
Alright, thank you.
Fucking bitch ass.
I'm about 360 this bitch.
Gang gang. Gang gang.
Watch it. Watch your jet. Watch your jet. The internet is used all the time by my friends and I. We use the app Discord daily in order to talk to each other while doing homework or playing video games or really just chilling. And we also use social media like Instagram and Snapchat to keep each other posted on our daily lives and send each other memes completely devoid of humor. We also play lots and lots of video games ranging from shooters such as Overwatch to browser games like Scribble.io or even just nostalgic games such as Club Penguin.
What would you like to order?
Another website that I use all the time is YouTube, and while most of the videos I watch are just useless entertainment that I probably won't remember a day after watching it, a good amount can be beneficial too. Channels such as Tom Ritchie and Crash Course have really saved my grade in AP Euro, and channels like Vsauce and Half as Interesting taught me about the world around me. YouTube also gives me a lot of inspiration, whether that be for my own videos, music production, or for projects such as this very one. I love to create things for other people to laugh at or enjoy, and the internet is the perfect outlet for which to do it. Music has surrounded me since birth, such as these absolute slappers from the 2000s.
Soulja Boy, tell. Gotta get it, Peace up, A-Town down.
And as I kept aging, I gained a lot more appreciation for different genres of music. For example, my mom mainly listened to pop on the radio when taking me to school. My dad owned millions of classic 80s rock and metal CDs. And going to Hoover meant I was surrounded by a lot of rap music. During 8th grade, I discovered a deep connection to electronic dance music, which is still my favorite genre to this day. But the most influential type of music for me was classical music. Not because I particularly liked the genre, but because of the connections I've made through it. In 3rd grade, I joined the orchestra at Trace and ended up playing the viola, the violin's inbred cousin. I played the viola for 7 years between 3 different schools, and I'm currently in Lincoln String and Chamber Orchestras. I've made so many friends through the program, and I've gotten to travel to Six Flags and Disneyland, which were both super unforgettable experiences. I listen to music of all kinds on a daily basis, and it's one of the things that get me through the day, and it allows me to connect with other people who also love it. Culture cannot be defined, despite what any dictionary will tell you. Culture is completely subjective. I originally planned on working on this project with An since we're both Vietnamese and practically have the same lives, but it turns out that we are still miles apart. And even if we share similar circumstances, experiences, or customs, no one's culture will be the exact same as another one's. And that's what makes us all unique. I like to end this video on a final takeaway, and that's Asher sucks at Smash Bros. Like, look at this boy. He freaking sucks. Look at him. I'm smacking on him. Get out of here.